Let's go to a Discord question. We have our Discord. Links in the description below if you want to get involved. This one came from Shabu Simo. It said, after listening to Jake Woon's episode, my view on big brands belonging and what they do for skateboarding has vastly changed. Do you think the tide is changing in people's view to how big corps are actually helping grow skateboarding as an industry as a whole? Question mark, i.e. the drink brands, sports brands, etc. So just to clarify, during Jake Woon's episode, Jake Woon skates for Red Bull. And Jake was talking about all the great things that a company like Red Bull does for skateboarding. You know, they put on contests, they, do stuff for skate shops. Remember what else was he talking about? They do a lot of stuff.
Well, they support skateboarders in general. Like, you know what I mean? They're supporting lots of skateboarders and having them have great livings.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. And that's what I think is misconstrued sometimes. Hey, listen, I think some companies don't do a good job of that. They just want to get in. They just want to take what's ours and thrive off of that, But I think other companies come in, they do it the right way. They hire the right people, which are skateboarders, and they thrive.
And they let them take care of what let the skateboarders do what they do.
Right.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, it's like some of these big companies are really doing really good things for skateboarding.
For sure.
And you got to think about it too. Most of these companies have been a decade plus in skateboarding now. The ones that are actually doing things for skateboarders. So I feel like the conversation and just the narrative has to change because it's tried and true, and it's keeping a lot of your favorite pros able to skateboard.
Yeah.
Like it's allowing them to have that luxury to continue to entertain you and to do what they do best for a living. I feel like you can't hate on that.
And a lot of these companies like Red Bull, they have a full training facility. They have a full rehab program. I mean, you could go there and,
Red Bull is specifically, like Jake came out when I was doing the Cornerstone contest last year in Lincoln. Like he came out as a special guest, and they do so much on a scale that doesn't even get spoken about. And I think that's a big part of it too, is like a lot of these brands are doing things on a grassroots level to where you wouldn't hear about it because it's not PR worthy. It's just about giving back to the community.
You got to look for it. You know what I mean? Know what these companies are doing. I mean, that stigma, obviously, early on, we all had these little feelings of how we felt. But again, 10, 15 years into it now, I think you have to respect it. You know what I mean? It's definitely helped a tremendous amount of us maintain.
We're all skeptical when a company comes in. We all have to see what they do, how they maneuver, who they're hiring, what they're putting on. As an industry, being in the industry, we keep an eye on them, and then...
For sure.
It's like when Adidas came in. I mean, look what Adidas did. They were doing all these events with skate shops and really cool stuff. I forget which one were we involved with? The
Away Days.
Away Days.
DOS
Days. Say that again, Raj.
Adidas has been involved in skateboarding since the mid-90s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, though? Yeah. It's like they're not just involved by sponsoring a skater. They're actually helping the skateboarding community. Yes.
Yeah. Again, they went unrecognized just doing what they were doing even back then, speaking on Adidas. But again, now we're in a different place, and it's coming to the forefront. Like, these companies are helping skateboarding be pushed and helping these skateboarders that are pros and amateurs really carry the weight and continue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Down that path.
I will say this. If skateboarding wasn't doing well, I don't think they'd be in the space. You know what I mean?
I agree with you too. For sure.
And on the flip side of that coin, skateboarding is also doing well because they are in the space too.
So it's I guess it goes both ways. I'm not even
it's a double
trying just saying that.
No.
They saw that. They're like, skateboarding is the shit that we all know.
Yep.
And so they're like, we need to be a part of this.
But I mean, I'm sure they know too that skateboarding is a big wave. Skateboarding goes up. It's huge, and then it goes down, it crashes, and then there's we're hurting, and then it starts climbing back up, and then it's this constant wave of ups and downs.
It's a cultural thing at the end of the day. This is such a powerful fucking movement, skateboarding is, you know what I mean? And it's inevitable that these companies are not going to try to nibble at this thing, and now they're taking bites, you know what I mean? They're really a part of this now, so we have to accept it, again, because it's helping skateboarding. It's putting it out there even more so than we would normally see it.
Like, to me, the fact that and obviously he's a legend in the game, and it's very, very warranted. But for Guy Mariano to be picking up new sponsors like Dickies,
Love that.
and to be on Nike and still able to not just like get shoes, but like collect a check, have a professional career at the age that he's at, like those things speak volumes.
But it's also going back to the fact that the people that are running Dickies skate are
Absolutely.
skateboarders. They come
Absolutely.
from this. This
Yeah.
is what they do. So they have people that are capable of being like, you know what, Guy can bring something to this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he's a legend. Let's make sure that we give him his flowers now. Why
Yeah.
not? Because he's deserving of them at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And like, if there weren't skateboarders running those brands, I don't think Guy
They
would
wouldn't understand.
They would understand
No,
to give
hell
Guy
no.
that opportunity. So it's like, these bigger brands are picking up skateboarders that know what they're doing, hiring them, letting them run the show. They get to pick, and it's like Costin and those dudes, like they're getting what they deserve for what they've done for skateboarding.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think they're also doing rad things, like even Adidas doing stuff with like the FA event that happened a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like they're putting on these crazy, amazing events. And
They just did something with Daewon and was it LAFC? They got like a shoe, and it was a whole thing with the football club. So like, yeah, there's Daewon too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fuck
Like,
yeah.
But it's
Even
nice.
with-
Go ahead. No.
Even what New Balance is doing, you know what I mean? They have a really small, tight-knit team over there that are skateboarders. Like,
Yep.
really. It's like, I think 7 or 8 of them killing it
are you talking about working internally?
internally.
Yeah, okay.
That are running that program. And you can tell, you know what I mean? And that, I mean, giving Jake Darwin a colorway, I
Yeah.
mean, that's fucking amazing. Not only is he a great photographer, he's a fucking gnarly skateboarder.
Yeah.
So, like, that little tie-in and just like, that don't happen, you know what I mean?
Well, it's
Like,
organic within the brand.
exactly.
Right?
And
Like
it makes sense.
this guy's putting in the work for the company and also has done amazing work outside of it. Let's give him the shine.
Yeah.
Obviously his skateboarding, you see
It's
his posts,
crazy.
it's like,
He's so
bro.
fucking
And when he
bruh.
does my
and the
God.
shit that he does it in too. That's also
Yeah.
like some of the
Dude.
kicks he's wearing when he does a lot of that shit. It's like,
like he's skating.
He's ill, bro.
He had some a clip at Paul's Park where the Amy Leon door fucking what's it called?
550s?
Yeah, and I was like, God damn, dude.
Yeah, he put it down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's good, man.
It's also rad that they listen to the skaters too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Terminal
Yeah.
Takeover was Jake Wooten's idea. He's like, I want to skate airport. They're like, okay, we'll make this happen. What do you want to do? Okay, well, how about we support skate shops and blah, blah, blah. It's okay.
yeah.
Like that's
Love
cost a
that.
lot of money.
Yeah.
And doing like the Curb Kings they were used to do all the time. Like they used to do Red Bull Curb Kings. That was amazing. The Red Bull wall ride.
that was so
Oh,
sick.
yeah.
Like getting in touch with the community on things, that's a huge part.
Manny Mania.
Manny
Mania.
It's
Mania.
coming back, you know.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So
Now it's needed and necessary at this point, you know.
And it's cool. What I like the most actually is when the bigger companies work with the smaller brands to help bring them up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a good example, but
I'd like to see a lot more of that, though.
it wouldn't. You know, there's newer brands coming up
Like Nike doing a thing with carpet.
Yes.
Yeah. Even like Weekend when it was coming a couple years ago, they did a Nike Weekend collab and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's like
when they did the Nike 9 Club collab.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yep.
Wait, what? Oh, they didn't.
that would be tight.
Oh, they
though.
didn't. No, they haven't done that.
Why
Okay,
not?
but you can speak it into existence positively.
and positively. Don't get all hate.
God.
Yeah, don't hate, dude. We love Nike.
We love you, Nike.
Yeah, we love you, Nike. We love doing
We would
collabs.
love
We've
to
been
do a
loving you for 6.
collaboration.
We've been loving you for 6 years, man. You
And
know?
we will continue to do so for the next 6.
No doubt.
Yes, sir.
Can't you? Can I vent? Can I vent? Is
Yeah,
it okay?
off
You can do
fucking
whatever you
record.
like.
No, if I'm a vent, I'm gonna do it on the show.
Oh boy.
Okay?
Don't.
They know me, dude.
I know.
I
They
know.
me.
Maybe we should have the audience send like colorways to Nike
Go
to
ahead.
inspire them.
Let's
Go
do
ahead.
a contest for who can make the best colorway for a Nike 9 Club collab. Or to be honest, how about we do one with New Balance? I feel like they would be more open to that.
Hey,
Hey.
I'm just putting it out there. Maybe Tyrone and those guys would be down, or maybe not.
never know.
Or let's do it with Adidas. Or
Or
Adidas.
we can just go down the line here.
I'm just kidding.
But good question.
Simple shoes, hit us up.
Good yeah, there you go. Birkenstocks. Hey, good question, Shabu
That's great.
Suimo.
Shabusimo.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Appreciate that.
Where is that like button? Right? Is it right here or right here?
Just a little scroll coming down the bottom.
It's
Subscribe.
over to it's on your
It's on my
left.
right? It's on
No,
my
on your
left.
left.
Hey,
Yeah,
hit
right
that
there.
button right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Yeah, please.
The like button's kind of like in the middle there. It's like we're kind of
Oh, it's like
there.
right here?
Kind of.
Like
yeah,
right
and the
there?
subscribe's like over to the left.
It's like right over there. All right.